这个什么呀？失败了，那得蒸很久。我之前有蒸过沙拉。他已经发了那个，他发过客家。这个客家偶尔好近啊！而且我看进来的时候他已经在后排
I'm sorry guys, I had a class from 2 to 3 in North Campus, so I had to run. Alright guys, have you done question 1 guys? This is thank you. Shh. Guys, let me show you, because I haven't done a question like this before. So let me show you how to do one of these questions, all right? Then hopefully you can do the others by yourself. So let's look at question 1. Can you see this, guys? Oh. Okay, let's look at question 1, which is. With my glasses. Question 1 is, so you have f of x equal to and we want to show that the MGF for this distribution does not exist when t is greater than 0. Now, as you know, the MGF is defined as, this is a continuous distribution, so it's defined as the integral from 1 to infinity of e tx times 3x minus 4 dx. So we need to show that this integral does not exist. Remember what I told you last week. Does not exist means that you need to show that it's equal to infinity. So you need to show that this integral is equal to infinity. All right, so that's, now let me show you how to do that. There's a trick I'm gonna use. If do you guys know this? What's this known as? This is the Taylor expansion for e of y. This is the Taylor expansion for e of y. Because of the each of these terms here is a positive number, right? And therefore, this you guys do you guys see what I'm saying? But this implies that this equation here implies this, because you have a infinite sum of positive numbers, right? Each of these terms is a positive number. Therefore, E of y has to be greater than, strictly greater than, any single number in this infinite sum. Yeah? So this has to be greater than this for every k. For every k, right? So I'm going to use this. Inequality to try to prove that this integral here is an infinite integral. So now k is a number. K is a number greater than or equal to 0. It can be 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. The trick is to choose the value for k so that this integral becomes equal to infinity. Right now, because in your case you are just starting up, so you don't have much experience on how to choose k. But in my case, though, I know what value to choose for k. So let me choose k to be equal to 4. I mean, that doesn't mean that you can also choose other values for k. But let's suppose k equal to 4. Then this guy here, the integral from 1 to infinity of etx, right, is greater than it's greater than this, and this is equal to right? Do you see what I've done? I chose k to be equal to 4. So this integral here, is greater than this. And oh, did I make a mistake? Yes. Oh, there's a 3 missing here. There should be a 3 here. All right. So 3 times, yeah. So the integral of 1 from 1 to infinity is infinity, right? And therefore, we have shown that the MGF does not exist. Are you guys clear? Because if something is greater than infinity, because nothing in the real world, nothing is greater than infinity, right? So if something is greater than infinity, then it must be equal to infinity. Yeah? And therefore we have shown that the MGF for question 1 does not exist. Is that clear or not? Some of you seem lost. Your answer? Yeah? So the idea of this kind of question is to choose the k. In this inequality so that the integral that you are bounding below by is equal to infinity. Yeah? Are you guys okay with that? Can you try question 2, guys, please? Question 2. Can you do question 2,
如果
guys?
我
now,
侧面
please?
好像也是可以找到的，因为我写笔记写到那边儿了。我那有，那有好多，反正我也用不完。好的。看我一学期就。
Hello, guys.
什么叫失败？反正不合适，6月份才放假。不用买中国，你就买那个中国就可以。T 还是很好用的。包边是T很轻。T你不敢换吧？但是T锅还有用，T一般人没用。不知道它的锅几个是有什么意思？就是可能，而且这边卖的很多中锅都太大了。市中心有一家店有小一点的，但是因为我已经有T了，所以就没有买。那可以，下次买了之后去我那儿整。我买过这种冻的鱼头，但是并不知道有什么用。
对于我才突然发现它那种近而易见、容易放的新鲜
是小的，大的，
什么都是大的。
那个叫什么？不是，就是很小，小的大。不一样吗？那一般你们是吃甜的还是吃咸的？吃油。
You guys done question 2, guys? Not one. You're right there. Anybody else who hasn't started? So we get. Please try to do the questions without looking at the solutions, guys. Please, because in the exam you're not going to have the solutions in front of you. I'm just kidding. Yeah. All right, guys. So this is question 2. All right, now let's see what the question is. The question is fx equal to x all right. Yes. Now the trick is the same, guys. I mean, is to alright, is to the trick is to find the value of k. We know that E of tx is greater than tx power k divided by k factorial. The question is to find the k, to find a number k, so that the lower bound that you get here is equal to infinity. Okay. Now, again, you need to do it by trial and error, because in your case, I mean, if I were you, I would try k equal to 1. If it doesn't work, k equal to 2. If it doesn't work, k equal to 3, and so on. All right. But I know, like, if I choose, for example, k equal to 2. This is what you will get. Okay? Yeah? Now this is equal to, sorry, this is greater, greater than. This is equal to t squared divided by 2 integral from 0 to infinity of x minus 1. Yes? Now how do we integrate this? Ideas? I'm going to make the substitution x. Okay, so x is equal to 1 divided by y. Dx by dy is minus 1 over y squared. Okay. So this becomes t squared Yes? I mean, this is not the only way to do it, guys. I mean, there are many other ways you can, I mean, as you know in mathematics, you can do it in different ways. The minus sign here can be used to switch the limits, so you get this. Now this function here, I don't know whether you come across this. Do you guys know this function here? You seen this before? Yes? No? No? This? You haven't seen this function before? This is known as the gamma function. I will talk about it this afternoon. I mean, in the next hour, I will talk about this. So don't worry. So this is known as the gamma function. The gamma function at 0 is undefined, or is equal to infinity. So this is equal to infinity. So we have shown that the MGF does not exist. This function here is a Greek letter, capital gamma. It's known as the gamma function. I thought you might have done it before. No, you haven't seen that before. Not in probability 2. You did probability 2, right? Last semester. You might have seen it in the course. Anyway, I will talk about it later today when I see you in the next hour. But there is a fact that I will explain later that the gamma function at 0, this integral is the gamma function at 0, and the gamma function at 0 is undefined, it's equal to infinity. Right? And therefore we have shown that the MGF is greater than infinity, and therefore MGF does not exist. Okay? Maybe some of you just lost it. I'll explain that a little bit more later on, guys. Can you try and do question 3 now? Can you do question 3, guys, now? Let me. Question 3 is here, guys. Yes, okay. No, you can't, because this only applies when nothing is positive. Y has to be positive here, and here Y is positive. You have a negative number of y. Yeah, it's only like if Y is positive, Y has to be greater than 0. But here is not the case. I'll talk about gamma function later on, guys, in the next hour. So can you move on to question 3,
把
guys?
所有的东西都发上去，就导致了他的课并不是很讲究。
今天就这2节课。我还有上面。今天就这2节课。
严格来讲，其实
还有
没关系，这个不上。
If you type gamma function on Google, you will see it will come up in Wikipedia. Type gamma function in Google. Yes.
这是为什么？最差的难度，这好烦啊！是黑的，不是特别辣的。
大半夜的我也是要控住，不该半夜做的。
我听他们说过那个特别辣，不过因为我对辣不敢，所以就不会吃。
我只是好奇，并不是因为想吃。
有糊吗？人
可以吃的都可以吃。才发现一个
关键是如果不是我打开，你永远都不知道我的封面是什么样子。
我点开过，
你可以点开我的封面吗？严格来讲，它应该显示不出来。
这都看得出来。
And you do question 3, guys, please.
点开过你的那个视频线是没有的。
不可能啊！那条线是如果有屏蔽或者怎么样，我没发过，所以不会显示朋友圈。记错了。记错了。一般都是，如果你没发过，就是我这样，会很屏蔽的，或者屏蔽的某几条信息才会出现那一条线。
我这么可爱，竟然
通常情况下，如果有人屏蔽我，我就直接把它删掉。
条件没我认为还是有些好的。也发点我也很少发，像你一样一条都没发。
主要是我总觉得一旦发了朋友圈，就陷入一个怪圈。
认识了一个小心之后才知道我认识了一个小心。说实话，没有小心的。
我第一反应是我已经 经是个老仙女。为什么我觉得这个糖跟我以前吃到的那个感觉并不是很一样？果然还是不能相信无限量变的这种糖。
You guys all signed your attendance sheet?
我挺喜欢吃那个。
All right, have you done question 3, guys, now? Or do you want help? Question 3. You guys listen, please. You guys listen, please, guys, please. Any ideas how to do this, guys? The first thing you should try to do is make a substitution, right? Right. So you should put y equal to 1 plus x, then x equal to y minus 1. Okay. So under this substitution, this will become Are you guys with me or no? Now this is a lot easier to deal with than this one. You see, the reason I did the substitution is to make it look like this, so that this one is easier to handle than this integral here, right? Now to handle this integral, I'm gonna do you see what I've done here, guys? What have I done? From this to this, what have I done? I have taken k to be equal to 2, right? I've taken k to be 2, so this guy is greater than this. Yeah? Can you see or not? Yeah, okay. Now, so this is et t squared No, plus. Why is it minus? Well, I mean,
it's t times y minus 1. So it'd be ty minus t.
oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah. That doesn't make anything, but well, that doesn't change anything really. But anyway, the integral of this is, guys, is what? Is log of y. Limit from 1 to infinity, and this is e of minus t squared. Log of infinity is infinity minus 0 equal to infinity. So MGF does not exist. Is that clear, guys, or not? You see what I've done? Yeah. Yeah, you're right, sir. Good, good. Can you do the next question? Next question. You guys are good. Can you do question 4, guys?
但这种本儿有一个不好，就是你写前面的时候它太厚，然后我记账是一回什么？肯定是记有影响。咱们的旅游的那个计划。
All right, you done question 4, guys? All right, guys, let's see how we can do this. Do you guys know this distribution? I talked about it last week. Do you remember this distribution? What is it known as? Huh? This one here. This distribution is known as what? I asked you to show it last week. You remember last week in the lectures I asked you to prove that the MGF of a log normal doesn't exist. I gave this as a homework for you guys last week. Right, the thing to do here is you can try k equal to 1, k equal to 2, k equal to 3, so on and so on, but none of them will work here. Now what I'm going to do is the following. I'm going to leave k as k, right? I'm not going to choose a specific value for k. I just want to leave k as k, right? Okay. Right. So this guy will become yeah. Now I'm going to deal with this integral here. To deal with this integral, we need to make a substitution, right? So in this case, the obvious substitution to make is y equal to log of x. So if y is log of x, then x is v of y, and dx by dy is equal to e of y. Right? Alright, so this will become tk divided by zero. Under this substitution, 0 will go to minus infinity. This will go to plus infinity. Yes? So this will be now this integrand must be familiar to you. Where have you seen this before? We saw this last week. Didn't we see this last week, guys, in the example class last week, this time? You should remember this, unless you have like an old brain like me. Yeah. Don't you remember this, guys, from last Monday or Tuesday? Now, what did I do with this last week? You remember? What did I do with this last week? Huh? Completion squares, yeah. Yeah. So this is right, this guy here must be equal to 1 because what you're integrating, as I said last week, is you're integrating the PDF of a normal distribution. Therefore, it must be equal to 1. I mean, integral of any PDF must be 1. So this whole thing is equal to 1. So you're left with this, and if you let k approach infinity, this will go to infinity. So MGF does not exist. Alright, guys? So that's how you show this. See? So, is that clear or not? This is the kind of stuff we did last week, if you were here last week. Yeah? Alright, question 5 is trivial. I think you should be able to do. Question 5 is easy. So please do question 5 by yourself, right? Alright, I'll see you in a minute, guys. I'll see you next time. Can I have the attendance sheet back, please? Can I have the attendance sheet? There should be another one like this. Thank you.
La hermana grande ya, Lidia,
Oh,